Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is Saad Usman. This is our first program regarding advanced Excel, and today we are going to discuss about flash fill. Flash fill was first introduced in Excel 2013 and it is located within the home tab and in the editing group, and here you can see flash fill at the bottom. And so I'm going to discuss around 11 to 12 uses of flash fill in this video. Hope you will like it. So let's go to example number 1. I have got certain names and these names are required to be broken into first and the last name. Normally we use formulas like left and right and mid and so on, and but this is not the fast way of doing it. The fastest way of doing it is to use flash fill. Let me show you how. So in the first column we write the first name, and in the next column we write the second name, and just go to home tab, click on fill and just click on flash fill. You will see that the first name from the adjacent columns appear in the first name under the first name, and similarly in the second column we get flash fill, and there you go. The only problem with this is that the names are hard coded in this area. These are not dynamically linked with the data. If I change the data, the name would not change. The answer would not change. So you'll have to do it either manually or you run the flash fill again. So example number 1 was to break text into its components. Example number 2 is to get the first letter of each name or part of the name. So let's say S and U is Saad and Usman. So I get S for the first name and U for the second. The shortcut key for flash fill is Control E. So if I press Control E here, I'll get the first letters of first name, Control E again, first letters of the last name. Pretty fast, isn't it? Flash fill 3, third example. If I want to combine or get the initials from the names, I'll just type in SU, Control E, and boom, there you go. And you can see in a name which has 3 words, Kamar, Javed and Bajwa, so we had 3 letters in the initials. So it was pretty fine with whether it's a 2-word name or a 3-word name. Let's go to flash fill number 4. So what do we have here? We have phone numbers, the landline numbers without the area code. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put in an area code here along with the phone number 345411541. This is the number which I want, or in this format rather, I want all the numbers. So if I press Control E, and there you go, we can check on the last one, 345902225, 345902225, that's right. So this is important to note that the data in this case is formatted in the text format, and same goes with this. If the data is not formatted likewise, it may have a problem with flash fill. Next example is regarding concatenating or combining the 2 names. So I've got first names in one column and last name in the second column. So normally when I combine these names, we do like this, and then we get ampersand, space, ampersand, and then this. So we get a combination of various portion of text. But in this case, I will just have to type in the first text and then Control E, bam. Next example is working on CNIC, stands for the Computerized National Identity Card. This is the ID card, the national ID card, which is used in Pakistan. So it has got 3 parts. First part comprises of 5 numbers. Second part comprises of around 7 numbers, and the third part comprises of just 1 number. So I'll just put in the first part 22301, second part 0729345, and the last part is 0. You see that I have formatted these numbers into text format so as to not to lose the beginning 0 here. So if I press Control E, it works fine. You can see it's working fine. Then in the next case, again Control E, it works fine as well here. Okay, we go to the third portion, Control E. No, it's not working fine. It's pretty obvious. So what do we do? So first, to analyze how that flash fill work in this case, if we go to the first number, there is a 0 coming in. If you go from the left to right, there is a 0 coming in the fourth place. So Excel looks, or rather studies, the number from the left to right, and it finds the first 0 and the fourth place, and in the next case it finds a 0 and at fourth place, and the third number also 0, and so on and so forth. So we have got 0 all the way down. It means the Excel is looking at this 0 rather than the last 0. Okay, so what do we do? In this case, we need to give Excel a hint that we are not talking about the 0 on the fourth place, but we're talking about the 0 in the last place. So I type just 1 to help Excel understand that it's the last 0 I'm talking about. So if I just press 1 and enter, automatically Excel changes the data. But again, this data is also again not correct. Okay, so what happened? In the first case, there's another 0 just after the hyphen sign, and in the next case it's 182, so Excel is taking that 0 now. Okay, fair enough. In this case, I will have to help Excel with the third example and put a 5 here, and now you can see now the example works pretty fine. In most cases, Excel would need a large data set of, let's say, thousands of numbers or letters or text. 1 or 2 examples would be sufficient, but if the data is very repetitive and very confusing, so you may have to give more than 2 or 3 of examples to Excel to understand how it should be working. Okay, let's move on to the next example, flash fill exercise number 7. We have got dates here which have been extracted from our ERP system. The first 4 digits of the date represent the year, the next 2 represent the month, and the last 2 represent the date. I'm going to type in the first date as 05/31/2018. 2019. Right. So if I press Control E, we have got dates and down below, but the dates are not correct. I can see from here the second date is not correct. It should have been 15th of June rather than 15th of May. So let's correct it manually and press Control Enter. The next date is fine. Yeah, these are working fine now. So now sometimes we have to give Excel 2 or more examples to come up with the correct answer. Flash fill exercise number 8. We have got data in 2 different formats, date format and the currency format. These are sales in Pakistani rupees. We have to combine them together. I'm going to type in the date as 5, which is May 24, 2018. I'm going to just separate the 2 fields using a delimiter pipe, and now sales of 202. If I press Control E, I'll get the dates and the sales both separated by a pipe, which is fine. Next example is flash fill exercise number 9, which tells me dates and sales again, and now I'm going to use this as a sentence. Let's say how it works. Let's see. Today's date is, or rather today is May 24, 2018, and sales are rupees 202. Okay, and now I'm going to use flash fill is also available in the data tab. I'm going to show you it's inside the data tools, just next to the text to columns, and here is flash fill. So flash fill is available in home tab as well as data tab. I'm going to use from here, and I've called flash fill and it's working fine. 2nd November, sales are 210. That's good. Flash fill exercise number 10. We have got dates again. Now we want to extract the year, month and the day. I'm going to type 2018 May and the day is 24. Let's see, Control E, Control E, Control E. There you go. Very quick. Flash fill exercise number 11. Now we can work with emails as well. We have got a bunch of email addresses and we want to extract the domain names of all these email addresses. So in first case, I'm going to just type Yahoo, and when I press Control E, I get all the domain names very quickly. I can also just type yahoo.com and see what happens. Great. So I can get the .coms as well. Last example, flash fill. We got certain names and I want to just guess what the email addresses could be of these people. I'll just type in my email address for my organization is let's say my fictitious organization is my.org, and saad.usman@myorg.com is my fictitious email address. And when I press Control E, so I can get the email addresses of all my colleagues. So that was pretty fast, and so we have discussed 12 examples of flash fill, and we can I hope you will like it. More videos and more examples to come later. Thanks for watching.